the cemetery, licking my wound like it's too late to fight on. Spinning on the shoulder that you used to cry on. So dry your eyes, don't make it cyclical. It goes around, goes around, goes around. And you only love me when I'm out of control. Easy go, easy go. You only love me when I'm on the road. Easy go, easy go. And if I found you down in the river below, beneath the cliff's edge, out in the shallows, the water's so blue that it was red as a rose, my pot of gold. You were the rainbow, I'll be the violet, you be the violence. Screaming your white noise, I sit in silence. So shut your mouth, why be so difficult? It comes around, goes around, goes around, yeah. You only love me when I'm out of control. Easy go, easy go. You only love me when I'm out on the road. Easy go, easy go. And in the ashes of our love, there came a gift that's from above. Can't believe my eyes and look into the skies and wonder why. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you leave me slow? Why'd you bleed me out to dry myself? Why do I look into the mirror and still see you? Why do my face seem to turn black and blue? 'Cause the bruises of our love thrown away like a dove in the air, and all I have is all I am. You only love me when I'm out of control.
Forgot to set up my game capture. How's it going, everybody? I'm Tanuki. Welcome back to the stream. It's great to have everybody here. Oh, what a day it's been. We have Dixper up and alive. So if you are over on Twitch, you can do !Dixper, which should be in the stream title now. Make sure all the sounds are coming through correctly here. That is the wrong button. There we go. Now we can highlight what I'm listening to. But we're going to mostly be listening to Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is a beautiful RPG. I've been having a ton of fun with it lately, and I'm just looking forward to continuing to share my game experience with it, which has been nothing short of great. I do have TikTok up on my right. I have it on my right. And I am in my Discord, so if anyone wants to come hang out, feel free to let me know, and we can get things rolling. In the meantime, let's explore a world that's outer. It's just more out. I'm eating pizza tonight too, so bear with me.
Did I hear something? What do you think you're doing?
Testing the waters. I was testing. Seeing what would happen.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. Well, I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow. As long as there's paying work, you can count me in. Rizzo Spectrum.
So we've got a couple of allies now, which is super exciting. I missed. There we go. We're probably going to get switched back over to keyboard and mouse here in a second. I just wanted to, I don't know, get myself set up here. Do I need anything else here? There's a science weapon somewhere. There's a lot of quests. to still go through in this game. But thanks for everyone hanging out on a random day here. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do in the ship other than that. I'm assuming those two are up in the diner. Cool.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your register. Would you like to... Registering new... SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
What a homie.
There's something weighing on my mind.
What could possibly be weighing on your mind, Vicar?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
I do.
Something vexing you, Captain? I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could... That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Oh, some beautiful things. Oh. Okay, so it still didn't do what it was supposed to do in Discord. We'll have to fix that. We're not going to do that right now because we're already on a mission.
Good to see you, boss.
Good to see you, boss. What a turn.
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back
Wow.
bays. That's right. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. Stowaways ain't free.
Freedom.
We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars, and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick.
Yo.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now.
This hat
I'm
makes
over it.
my
And he's in
forehead look
recovery,
gigantic.
Probably. Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civ. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Thanks for listening, Bob.
Cool. I dig Felix. I think so far he and Parvati are probably two of my favorites.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Oh man. I can never decide what to do in these. Chat, what do you think? What are we doing? Definitely something. If you're joining us over on YouTube, I can't see YouTube comments, unfortunately. That is the only limitation of my software at the moment. I'm working on getting a fix for that.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on ground. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like
I think this is the right
this.
choice.
I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
I mean, I think that's I think it's a fair question. I mean, they do have a lot of vendors.
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable enough request. Let's hop in here real quick, take a peek at what we got. Some of these I really want to break down, actually. I'd really like to bump up this weapon. Five levels above your own. Okay, so we got to get our actual character level up. So it's 17. We're dumping into these to make some value here. Just gonna repair all equipped real quick. All right, this should go relatively well. Are we at the Groundbreaker right now?
Captain, I was about to watch the latest episode.
I don't care, Ada. Sorry. Let's go to the Groundbreaker. Let's take... Oh my god, we can bring Sam with? That's so sick. But we're gonna bring Parvati and Ellie, I think, for now. As much as I would love to bring the Sam cleaning unit with, that would just be funny. I had no idea you could do that. If you are watching us over on TikTok, we do have a really cool thing over on the Twitch stream called Dickspur. It allows us, essentially, it allows you guys to kind of mess with my game. So, if you're interested in checking it out, hop over to twitch.tv/Tanuki and come hang out.
Rizzo's knock you out off.
Alright, Gladys.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
They have a magazine club? I want to be a part of that.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want Rosish, Mock Apple and Cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with Rosish. But if I was doing it...
I guess you could eeny miny...
Take your time, dear.
We didn't have anything Rosish in Edgewater.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome. Anytime, sweetheart.
I like her. She's decent people. Come here, Parvati. What the hell? Which one? Okay. I need to
Groundbreaker's
rethink
safe
this
from
armor
melted to bits
situation.
now.
They look identical.
Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I am too. He seems good.
Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path. You might surprise yourself.
Damn.
I think this fancy soap we got is... In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and Xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain.
I'm sure it's going to be worth it. I love the idea of being able to set up my companions with people that I think are cool in the game. There's a Rizzo's here, too. I thought. I might be wrong. If there's not, then I'll head straight out of here, but I was pretty sure. There's not. So what is that area? That's engineering. I'm gonna come through and eventually do some takeover work.
Carry on.
Thanks. I've got solid weapons now. Let's actually get swapped over to keyboard and mouse real quick. Let's get a little more comfortable. I have some pretty sick weapons though. My 4 is this really cool. I won't use this here. I'm not trying to get everyone killed yet, but we won't touch that. That is someone else's. And I don't feel like fighting a whole city. Let alone pissing off the board at this point. I'm sure they'd send some mercenaries after us. And we gotta head to Stellar Bay anyway.
Welcome back, Captain. No.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to... You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Once you have everything you need, make...
Alright. We're off. Yeah, we'll start in Stellar Bay. I think it's worth at least getting here. We can grab a couple of things.
No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Okay, okay. I respect it. I respect it. I'm just thinking what ones I want to get up here. I think tech is going to be a good investment at this point. We've got science up at 40 now, so our tinkering cost is cut in half. That's huge. Felix, we'll take the extra persuade on him for when we bring him out. And then, oh, there's another bonus. We'll just give him some extra health for now until I feel more in tune. I'm not really interested in bringing the vicar along on much, but we'll keep him there just in case. What the heck? So the SAM unit's actually cool. As I'm hearing. SAM unit is sick. We're also going to bump up the health on him real quick. And then here, we need to bring Parvati for sure. I think I'm going to keep the Parvati-Ellie combination going for now. I think it just makes the most sense. There's no one up here to tell me I can't, so I'm going to. I was like, what the heck is that music going on? We're going to take a quick peek around at some of the just the areas around. This ship has landed flawlessly. Like, with everything here, this should have been much, much less reasonable than it was. They don't want you going back there, though, which has me... I'm incredibly curious.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay.
I am new. Here, right? Thank you so much for asking.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Oh no.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the... Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I'd... Oh, and if you're headed... I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, you seem reasonable enough, man. I don't mind helping out. Let's sell junk real quick. Get some more cash. Let's see. I think there's also a couple weapons I wouldn't mind getting rid of. One of those. How many of these we have? We have 2 of them. Get rid of one. We'll get rid of one of those. I need to keep that just in case it's useful later. Sell. Why is this one... Oh, I mean, I'm not that interested in the tactical shotguns. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That was a sick pistol. Give me that back. Oh, that's the force weapon. Those are illegal. Okay. I'm not trying to get rid of that quite yet. I'm thinking what I should do is... Okay, that's for the expansion. We won't do that yet.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries,
MSI, that's
producers
funny.
and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grim asked me to check in.
Sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago.
That's crazy.
I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help, but I'll warn you, Grim...
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about my...
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Oh, that's funny. That's cute. Just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet and... Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
It's true.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. Sorry.
Mr. Nandi.
New business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
I'm not here for
How can yield
advertising.
improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
I don't know if that's...
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a
Oh,
meeting
fuck.
with me.
Okay.
Celia,
Very
will
generous.
you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't
This
drive a
guy.
good bargain. Now, who sent you?
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for salt tuna.
Sorry, excuse me. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this colony, I'm gonna stab someone. I could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
This is one of those things where I really want to pose a question to him that's like genuinely thoughtful, and like they're free of corporations.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's research. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
So what are you going to do about it?
Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase.
I like this guy
Allow
so
me to
much.
Express my thanks at your confidence.
I do.
And assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady know what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
It's something I'd like.
In the old arms building southwest of town, which... Do be
I guess I'll go get it.
I've lost more than a few people. Oh, and while you're...
I won't die. Sure. I'm probably not gonna like the terminal, just to be real. I mean, damn, they're growing. They're 25% reductions in shift length. That's beautiful. They have employee benefits. That's crazy. Some working slogans. MSI. Our profit margins are stellar. That's okay. A tolerable center of commerce in a... No. This is actually not a bad... The middle one. 43.28% more nutrient dense. I would just round it up and I'd say nearly 44. Just from I kind of do that kind of stuff. Oh, God, I wish. Literally just telling people that they need to take time off to do good at their jobs. That's good work. We appreciate that. It's a very healthy way to keep your employees from being furious. We're going to sell some fruits, I think. We could sell some armors here. 16's too low. 26 is good. We'll keep that for the moment, see what else we've got. Those should go to my other characters. Then I can sell off their gear. That'll be helpful. What are we at now? 118 of 250. I think that's enough that I feel comfortable going around now. Sandra's to-do list. Tell Celia she's doing an excellent job. That's beautiful. Even if she's the one notating it, I think it's worth acknowledging, you know.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than you.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
I mean, that's a little rude. Almost want to run with the lie. What are you talking about?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook.
No.
Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. That about covered? Sure can. Damn right he will. Take the poster then. Something. Braxton.
We're gonna skip through some of this. I'm not too excited to just listen to her talk about a random missing person. I'll come back.
I can't. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Ooh.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
That's nice.
Caleb Herrick.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I'll talk to
Mind
him.
slapping him around? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while.
Ask some questions
Unless
about
you're
him.
here to tell me. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple.
That's a reasonable.
Besides, if I make an hard workers, they turn dials and flips.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sub-light contractors at this rate.
Not ideal.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real...
You'd steal from your own people?
That's business. Someone's got... For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at...
Okay. I'm not thrilled over doing that quest. I don't really want to help her. Seems kind of awful to want to, like, steal from your own people.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
here, light years from Earth.
Here's someone we need.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there.
We're gonna keep
get
listening.
right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here.
No,
Who
we're
are
not.
you?
We're from somewhere else.
Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're
That's
also the
changed.
loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot. Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Outstanding. Well. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? Oh, you want information? Go south. Along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain with devil horns. You know it'd really be safer if I went with you. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they...
Alright, we'll get it. There's a handful of ones in town. I think I want to knock those out first. This is, all things considered, so much nicer than the Spacer's Choice towns.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's.
I'm not.
What can I get you? All sales are final.
Just kidding. Please don't threaten me, she says. Oh my gosh. Some of these are kind of slick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have much need of a pickaxe. 36 armors? Those are, I mean, it's pretty high class. It's kind of... the shotgun's nice. Light pistol's nice. We're probably going to grab some of these helmets. Not yet. But we'll come back. Definitely. Probably do it after we hand...
Help! Someone's been...
I think... I clean the apartments while everyone's... If you're going into the apartments, do not... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry. Just so please.
Okay, how are you spooked?
Not much I can do for this guy.
There's no one in here, so I can just kind of... This is awful of me to say, but I can just grab some stuff real quick, which will be helpful. It's like this stuff is just here. It's convenient. So it's from the apartment upstairs. I don't condone this, but I, you know.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you've gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you...
take it. That weapon looks sick. Let's see it. 160. What's the difference here? I'm at 221 right now. That's leveled. Same level 221. It's probably useful for Ellie or Parvati. We'll do this one for now. I don't want to see them use it.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
It's how I live.
Braxton, I've never even heard of...
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little... Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand.
So he's out distributing
maybe look for him
medication.
there?
Dang.
Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
We should. I agree with you. As much as I'd like to do a little bit of everything right now, I think that's the best choice.
Sir. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like... Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away.
It's more to solve it.
That is... Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for
I'm
always.
gonna roll my eyeballs into the
How
back
can
of
I
my
keep him
head.
safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago.
Oh, law, Captain.
Please. Thank you. You look for him in Amber Heights. And if you...
Alright. We've got a couple of quests now outside of town. We're going to tackle these, come back, and then do the mainline quest. I'd like to get some more bits.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments. Pick them up! Hey, you! Get it, Bart! Come on! Down they go!
Okay, these things do a lot of damage. Alright. Our team is rising from the dead now. It's a nice upgrade. It looks like we're going to end up going back to some lighter gear. Or, well, uglier gear. At least my feeling about it. So that we can work our way back towards the base. Good lord. Wow, this is going to be enthralling. Here's where the vicar normally would spend his time. Looks like marauders hijacked a large portion of this colony. A lot of alcohol. It's not very often I get to just pick up a book. I want that hat for sure. I'm not too pressed to pick those up right now. I can always grab them on the way back in if we're really itching for cash. Most weapons I'm not too into unless they're in the 200s or higher in damage right now.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded. Here we go! Get on!
Everyone will be. A lot of damage here. Okay, they don't want you to go that way. That's for sure. Oh, man. This kid. Gonna get himself killed.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or...
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, I'm afraid we don't get many and if you've braved them, you... I'm sure I would... Now, quit.
I don't trust them.
And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
I guess things work out.
That they do. Though it's up to us to make the most of those opportunities, wouldn't you say? Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along and...
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I'm not real... It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry. That's nice
Might
of
be
you.
able to. I guess let's take a walk around here.
Hey! You're trying to steal the ones that
Rocket
come in a
candies?
bottle with a rocket ship on it. I'm not telling you.
But yeah, I'm going through your stuff. Everyone's here for a reason. Jesus.
I've seen and made my share of corpses, but this is downright unsettling. I'm gonna be sick.
I have to kill all these people for sure. They're waiting.
But what's this? Oh dear.
Quickly, my
Cannibal?
dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat.
Don't worry.
Take your best.
Get over here.
How many others do you suppose that? Gotta admit, killing
Bastards.
them felt real good.
Yeah, I did. This is why we get nosy. Well, alright, let's head up. Is that the front door? Yeah, it is. That's a shame. Was not thrilled for this situation. Now I'm gonna have to wipe a whole family out, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, huh?
Something.
There must be a purpose here. I'm gonna find it out. Alright, we'll just jump down. They'll join me. This is rather unfortunate. Not how I wanted this to go.
Think they left anything good behind? I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
There's some weapons I'm still really interested in. We've got so much ammo now, it's a whole different game. Was there any others out this way that we needed to do? Yeah. The kid. Those are dead. Someone at the very least tried to put up a fight.
I can. Here we go. Where they go? Come out and play. Nice one.
Down, boy. Oh, hello, sir.
They're on us.
Yeah, come out and play. Peek me. Or don't, I guess. Kind of weak armor there. Well, might as well explore this little area. We got a chance. There's got to be something. Not anything too crazy. 156. What are we at right now? 250? Kind of like to get... That's going to use energy. Also energy. These do 400. They've got pretty good knockback. Stellar upgrade, I guess. Maybe better than what we have now. So that doesn't do anything for this door. Must be a reason that exists. There must be multiple triggers for this door. Sell some junk. Other way around, maybe? No, there's just another little lost area here. Oh, Niles. Recognize that name.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to... And I'm just gonna let... All right. We're fixed. Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. You'd have to ask the boss.
Incoming! That was a nice warm-up.
Shouldn't have been a dick, I guess. Knew better. All you had to do was show a little kindness. I wouldn't have even questioned. What tier is this pulse hammer? 168? We'll do that for now. I don't think I need stimulation. Or at least I'm not concerned to have it yet.
Nice going.
Lord. They're not kidding, actually, though. That generator's gonna take a long time to fix. I should be able to bypass this door here. Dang. It's for being a jerk. Well, at least we can always come back here. It's a short fast travel, but one I'm gonna take. Works out well when I can just use that to just time my shots. Convenience is something to have. So there's a different type of marauder out here, it looks like. There's Amber Heights. Which is where the... I think that's where the kid is, right? We'll see what happens.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a
The
pamphlet.
Iconoclasts, whatever
In it,
that
you'll
means.
find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us. The new boy! Yes. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of...
Crap.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
The Inferno Scythe is sick. That's got an attack bonus on it. Bumps us up 24. It's not bad. Where's my attack mods then? Yeah, it's fine. Kind of want to turn this into a plasma weapon. Yeah, it just seems like a fun time. Just a reminder to all these people that I'm a walking monster. It makes a hard sell at 242. Let's be real. That's crazy. Oh, reliable. I forgot I gave them that. There's a lower level and higher damage. Let's see if we can mod this. We can. 300.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
All right, time to find Tucker. Tucker, buddy.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
No.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still
This one's a little relatable.
Little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Captain!
Yeah, what in the... That...
It was a little funny.
No, that... Stellar... Start... in... Oh, right. You take this back to
That's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you here. Not super thrilled at the idea of lying to this guy's mom for him, but I can also understand. Things are tough out there. Sometimes it's the best you can do. A lockpick preview. That's what I need. That'll be super valuable. Let's put an extra one into dialogue. Why not? Let's grab perks. We've got the bonus. Consumables. Perfect. Now let's grab these guys. Armor's at 26. Why is my guy named Gerald? I don't think that's what I gave him. I am still at 24. Okay, this looks kind of dope. I can solve half of their problems. What's that look like? 21? What am I wearing right now? 24? We'll stick with it. Well, dang, I'm not super thrilled to just, like, leave him here. I feel like I should bring him back, but I don't want to kill him. This guy looks sick.
You before. Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
It's your
Pretty
story.
simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. Whoever said that must have been lying. Or maybe they was drunk. I don't know nothing a dozen better folk couldn't tell you. Look, you want to buy the drinks? I'll do my bit to keep you in. I can't. All right, so I reckon one of the most exact. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off ass loads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcanoes so high the peaks are in space. O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse, though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeball. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
I don't think that's what that is. Well, that's terrifying.
When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us for gravity or wings getting stretched. A great many things. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Stands. Mostly we protect the
Hold on, let's see.
Thereabout. I'll be glad for it. Getting on in years, kid. Appreciate it, kid.
Cool. Recipes. I always get tripped up by recipe books. This game's gonna be the death of me.
I'll keep it down.
That's a big upgrade. We now have a sublight ID cartridge, which will be useful. He's not gonna have nothing. I'm not interested in stealing from him. He's relaxing.
Ugh, my stomach.
A lot of people. A lot of people. There's gotta be someone around here who's like a leader. Another dead bar.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. Ah, yes. But alas, the... A great...
We could always use a hand...
Or... Oh, yes. Will...
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wonderful. Speaking...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait.
It seems we're out a runner. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. What? We can use them to copy and
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying... Graham, if you...
Just seeing if there's anything good in here. I don't really read most of these. I wait to see if they will trigger quest lines. Which, alas, that one will not. At least now we know where the head of the Iconoclasts is.
Sorry about early. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press. Yeah.
After meeting that guy, I'm amazed anyone around here still has 4 functioning limbs.
Don't get me wrong. He's got an uncanny ability to harden folks' spirits. And we need that around here. I was a long time ago, over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. Hey, you got some decency in you. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need... You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. For now,
Oof. Injured raiders. That's rough. Especially when you're trying to build a movement.
The jawbone's connected to the neck bone.
I'm not getting clipped for a model spaceship, I'll tell you that. Cool. No quest from that one.
Ah, crazy town. Never changed.
It's a crazy town. That's like the bare minimum of what you need to be crazy, I think. Let's take a peek. $600. Excuse me, that was rough. Is that near a... Hand her ring, investigate the outpost. I guess what we'll do is we'll rotate back to Stellar Bay. Not going to spend any more time exploring out here than we necessarily need to.
Wrapped musk and... Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? You look like a...
Talk about Celia.
I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I want her... You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice.
That's the spirit, Sabat. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well.
Have you talked to... Okay, but how did he say... Was he like, yay? Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back. Anyhow.
Fine. I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well,
Hang
that's
up job.
excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review.
Have you had time to check up? Would you look at that? I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Cool. 340, brother. We'll update yours there. That's 429. 189. We need to get you a better weapon. And 160. Take that for now. Arguably, probably that one makes more sense. Sick. We got a boatload of XP. Let's do it this way. Journal, passion pills.
Smells like rat. Oh, it does work.
Quite the... What? And what a helpful young man you... Whiskey. Please leave. Now, dearie, who's...
The pills are for me.
So sorry, but with the iconoclast, our reserves have gotten so low. I've even had to start locking the
Can't trust people these days.
You. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub.
Oh, it's none of my business. But I have told her Dr. Williams would Now I've gone and said to... Oh, and to keep an extra key to the one up in the town grave.
Where's the graveyard?
Shit.
I guess I'm gonna go and grab it myself. I want to be that guy, but oh. There's a lot of words in these. I'm not reading them. I'm not doing that much. Alright. There's gotta be a purpose for me going out to that graveyard, so we're gonna go take that on real quick. See how that's going.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill. I oughta. Kept me alive this long.
Head out to the ruins one more time.
Reminds me of the food cabin on one of my first trips. You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Cool, we got a hat. Exploration does a great deal of help in this game, I'll tell you all that. If you don't explore enough, you're never going to survive. Second decent pistol. Now we can fast travel. We're just gonna keep fast traveling. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not. I definitely fast traveled inside, I thought. Now we gotta head back to Nyoka. Sorry, quick check something here. Interesting.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill? Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship. Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space? Look, it's just Ellie.
Oh no. Is that what that said? We'll do it. I can't promise it's gonna be great, though. I'm not one to sing very often.
Hey, I saw that! What do you think?
Nothing at all.
Just don't make any trouble.
I love that I have the capacity to just lie through that. Just like, yep, I wasn't doing nothing.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. All of the...
Got your magic pills.
There's some... That... You... Great. Oh, we'll be going... You...
I feel like I want to keep Parvati with me.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude.
Okay, so we have Nyoka now. And we'll quick apply... Can bluff. That's good to know. Cool. Love to get a bump to that. Let's see. 800? Brother, oh. And she got 18 armor on. That's psychotic, okay? Put this on. That's insane. God. We're dumping into that category for now. Our persuade has been too low.
Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from.
Okay, we've got... Oh, Jesus. So many things. Where's Agnes? Agnes, I'm not bringing your son back. He's a 42-year-old man. He can make his own decisions.
Oh, no. Wait, are you sure it wasn't... That's Tucker's ring. No, take the money.
Sometimes you gotta protect people. We're already up to 5K again. This is kind of crazy. Nothing really worth it in here.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt.
Just be friendlier.
You notice my... And that he's got his load on? That's... Wow.
You should feel like an ass.
I sure feel like an ass now. Oh, sure. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. Something...
I don't like her. She's just kind of terrible. Hopefully we can get this stuff up enough just in case they catch us stealing. They're now agreeable. That's a win. I see that. I understand it now. I missed bad. No, but that's funny. That's actually really funny. I enjoyed that. It's a good, high quality joke, honestly, but I don't really need the perk points.
They'll never see us. Making it look easy.
There we go. Let's go talk to Caleb.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment. We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive. My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any...
New face, huh?
Captain Hawthorne.
Ship captain. Well, I'll be...
Of the Unreliable.
Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Tell Velma not to worry.
Listen, I think that there's value sometimes in telling some white lies. In this case, I don't think I like that I did it, honestly. Let's go the other way. I want to see what's over here. Oh, that's lame.
I'd give you...
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't...
Talk about Caleb.
Well, that's awful nice of him.
Yeah, because he's
Sure
nicer
wouldn't have
than you are.
expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this... some... steal it. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed... We're not like those oh. And... or...
238's reasonable, but not enough to get me to steal here. Now, because like this is a huge... The fact that it didn't show me that, it's a little frustrating. Yeah, I do want to install that one. Not too concerned. We'll just repair all real quick. Really gonna catch me up on that one, huh? Still 800 damage per second for Nyoka. That's crazy. That's so much. We'll just sneak on through here. Cut around. Run into some people. We gotta apparently search this apartment for some clues. We can do some investigative work while we're here. And that should honestly be a little helpful. Ooh. Ooh. Why is this one almost the same price? I'm not going to turn it down. It's an opportunity to get my character up. Because I think I'm only, what, 24? I love this gold armor. It just looks so good. What do y'all think? Still looking good? Mighty handsome. Problem is I just don't really see. There we go. It's always sports betting, people. It's always sports betting. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're gonna look like that guy.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making... Ha! Maybe so. Poor Isaac. They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all... Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter.
Oh.
Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
I drink SodaStream. Is this a leader? The game has shamed me. Who did
I
he
don't
own?
know for sure, but I saw Elijah. They're hooligan. They...
Thanks for the tip. There's Elijah and his gang. Me and my gang, we live to ride. I grew up in an interesting era of music, I think.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You ever been off Monarch, Mioka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day.
Hey, what do you... Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Alright. I need murdered Isaac.
Listen, that and not that...
Wrong answer.
Everyone all right?
She'll be alright here in a second. These little bastards. Killing people over sports. It's gross. I say as I just slaughter them over sports. We'll take a flamethrower. We like a good flamethrower.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company.
Beautiful. I'm glad to hear
What
it.
can I do for...
Isaac
That's
was
terrible. What happened?
I've taken care of
That
it.
means we won't... If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in...
If they hadn't tried to kill me,
Get the better of good sense.
it's definitely not because I tried to kill them
Still,
first.
Your intervention in the matter is much appreciated.
Cool. I got more money. Let's see. Okay, that one's outside. Also outside. I guess let's start here. I don't want to do the main quest yet, you know? Trying to get as far ahead as I can. This place is kind of sick, though. Like, all things considered. I wonder if I could get some decent weaponry off some of the guards if I could commit to stealing from one of them. Oh, we haven't been on this side yet. There's arms.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur.
Down, boy. $50. Listen, we're gonna get outside of this spot in a minute, but like right now, I'm very determined to get through some of these. Oh man. If you don't recruit any companions, you get 10. Might take that. I'm mostly interested in the increase to the time dilation. That science weapon damage would be nice. We're gonna circle back. We're gonna hit the weapon, the science weapon damage next, because I want to get this thing as powered up as possible. It'd be cool if we could go in these places. Run, puppies, run! They're not actual dogs. I think it's worth mentioning that real quick. They're really just some ugly looking beasts.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you.
Woo! That was a slick little heady there. Not too bad to get some looting done while we're out here. Hey guys. I want the ammo, not the food. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I'll take earrings, I guess. Or Adreno. I mean, 480 damage is nice. I'm not going to be the guy that sits here and pretends it's not. But I don't want to tinker with that right now. I want to repair though. $167. We're barely getting touched here. Cool. It's like an armory in here. Some extra bits. We'll grab the vermin, but it's not that good of a weapon. Why is the leather helmet a 24? I have so many things that are there. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. People have left a lot of money just sitting on the ground out here. Oh, hello.
I hear boots out there. Wait, can Raps wear boots?
Raps can't wear boots. It's me. Chat, do we do it? Should we just snarl like a Raptidian, or should we tell them that we're people? That was fun.
The Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then I ran in here and...
You're locked in.
Easier than it sounds, old. Shoot, my butt. So look. Shoot. Probably. I don't know.
Do you get locked
My
in
buddy
closets
locked me
often?
in here. I told you that. But... Oh, neither was I. Who'd hide in a trash can? Gross. Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. See? I'm... Oh, that'd be my people. Damn it. What do you mean? Wait. Oh my...
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing
I
yourself
don't think
in
I would go
trouble, eh?
back. I don't think you're meant to do this job.
You mind giving me an escort back home? I'm...
Oh, God.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
She's gonna die. 100%. You got a Bolt 52 cartridge, a new flamethrower. Tell me she didn't grab bits? This rando is gonna make me crash out, dude. What inspires you to not grab anything? I could have walked over here. Oh, she needed the confidence. She needs the confidence. That's what it is. She needs confidence. I just got a ray gun from the future. There's not a lot open here. Oh, I think I know where we are. It's the Mather residence. We've already wiped the floor with them. They had it coming. That sounds bad. I'm gonna be real with you. That sounds real bad. Yeah, I would like to connect with that person. Hold on. We need to go in here real quick. Inventory. This LMG does 400. This is where's the good one? 960. 960 damage, and that's not even workbenched yet.
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant.
Well, I see. Forgive me, Celia. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Corporate S. How was that, Celia?
You killed us, Sandra.
Celia?
Already noted for your review, sir.
I like this guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's
I
very
have
personable.
reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sandra, you sly dog.
You think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly Oh, but as much as I love your can-do attitude, so it would be best if you could leave her in one piece.
I can leave her in one piece. Watch it with the you people.
Of course. I didn't mean to make assumptions.
Thank you.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. A foolproof...
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, next time we're out in the open sulfur, preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the... You don't seem the type to run off and get...
Thanks for the compliment.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. But this, what I'm... Really? I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather First, we go to Hayes. I'll show you where. Then we find my 2 lost trackers, and a long time ago we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. If we can...
It's a Manta Queen. Sounds fun.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix. And it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted.
Bro, 800 meters? 800 meters? Ugh. Ooh. I might need to step. I might need to step away and get a drink here in a second. I hope that's all right with all y'all.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs of it.
Go!
I'll do what I must. I missed. I'm so peeved. Yo! That was sick! Thanks, family. Very appreciated. I didn't even know that was her ability. Yeah. Couple of dead people. Taking that, good lord. 629, brother? $960. I mean, I'm gonna have to put this handgun away, I think. We'll put away the shrink ray for the time being. We need that thing to hit some higher damage numbers before we can keep using it. God. Okay, that's not who I thought she was gonna use that on. There's a lot of these. I love that. Our hacking skill's pretty high now. I don't feel like going through the water right now. That doesn't seem like a bright idea.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Interesting. Hello, Mortimer.
Checking in, or you might need directions to the amenities. If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement.
Tell me about amenities.
Reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Check in. I am.
Time for a round of whisk. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a...
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
That's awfully kind of you, mister.
Ah, now, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense. Say, I'd like to do you a favor.
Did you just say wink at me?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink.
A stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? Too right you are. Only problem, as I was saying, you, in return... 35%? Are you out of your gourd?
No.
If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, my Sprat carrier's scary...
Steal right to their face, that'd be funnier. I ain't gonna not take it. I have an opportunity here. Come on, in. Thank you.
You seen Arthur today?
No.
Last time I saw him was...
You don't think you got crushed during the bridge cut?
It was his team running that drop. It puts things into perspective.
Welcome to the offices
Insurance.
of Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. Halcyon's premier... I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind.
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on...
What else can you tell me?
Plenty. That policy is almost exclusively... In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of...
Is all for now. Back over 10,000. Oh no, I missed. All right, it hurt. We'll get up there. We'll get up there.
Hungry? I'm famished. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move.
I mean, I'm gonna rubberneck here a little bit. Yeah, you don't really have anything too exciting.
You shopping?
Hmm.
Town Sublight owned. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Cap.
That makes sense. She seems interesting. Shotgun doing that much damage is pretty nice. Not gonna lie to you. Who's gonna stop me, right? At some point, somebody's gotta. That's where I'm coming from. I see. Oh, screw off. Please walk away. I might as well go in, huh? Or junk. See if there's anything up here that's worth bothering for.
My bit carts are fully loaded and ready to be spent. Bring on the recreation.
I wish there was a way to put my weapon away, because sometimes I fear that I might accidentally discharge it.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not
No,
see
but you
I'm
are.
busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile? Only nugget of paradise and...
Oh, she just...
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Well? Might be, I know. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team. And if it... there's that... Stop. Clive Lund...
Alright.
Get hit.
Let's say I just killed Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs. Doctor a few finance.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe... Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, may luck...
No one's gonna see me, so let's take a peek.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much. She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
I'm not gonna not get ammunition, you know? Fallbrook domicile key, so there might be...
Fancier? Stocked with better booze.
Cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
Man, the second version of this game is going to be beautiful.
Hey, you!
Alright, listen, I made a mistake.
Whoa, hold.
Oh, come on. You forgot my name again? Yo, Daubeny, thank you so much for the gift, homie. Dude, this game is so good. I can't express how good it is. Whatever, I'm used to it, people.
Sad. I get lost in the system once in a while, too. Sorry again.
I literally just gaslit them into allowing me to keep the stuff I just stole.
So pretty.
It is mighty pretty here for some reason. Patron. Jocelyn Julius.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Daubeny, we are running Dixper over on the Twitch stream. If you want to come hang out and throw some crates on there, I can throw you some free ones. That way they're free. Oh, we don't have to keep quiet. I was just looting. Nelson Mason's drugs. There's a motorcycle over here.
What was that? Nothing there.
What's that jumping at shadows here? Ain't in the mood to chat.
Yeah, of course. Won't mess with the Sublight employees yet. Sorry, TikTok. Give me just a second. I gotta pull up some stuff. Trying to meet with this company. Is tomorrow the 22nd? No, today's the 22nd. We got a 10:15. Let's take the 25th and let's shoot for like. No, that's so late. Why is there one for? Good lord, Thursday maybe? They make a random jump to like 9 p.m. for their scheduled times. I guess we'll take a 9 p.m. Good gravy. They need some more people. That's the place I was. This is probably the place I'm going. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy. Shoot him.
I am a sword. Don't mess with us.
Dude, these guns are just preem. I've also been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. Bear with me. So that's where we're heading.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold?
Sure, Weston.
Well now, here I thought those Mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Do I? Bro, why can't I buy the restricted stock here, but I can buy it on other places? Oh, I don't have Parvati with me. That's possibly the issue. 24, the third, 38. The armor is a 38. Okay, well, I need to get down there. Ow. Don't just full on jump. Okay.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
You know, this does feel rather suspicious. Good God, man. It's kind of cool the way that it interacts.
No can do.
God. I haven't used Adreno in a minute.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
I'd smoke you, bro.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I've got moves.
Just remember, what do you... That feels a mite better. Wish I had... Nice to know. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Get to the part where you're hiding
Marauders
in
were waiting for
caves.
us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment. Last I saw, they were heading back. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure... Me?
I'm gonna take it, big bro.
You make it look so easy.
Dude, that's because it is. I don't mean to beat a man while he's down, but I'm gonna beat the man while he's down. I'm not gonna kill the little guy. Alright. I guess that's all here.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
Wait, that... It can do that?
I mean, it's not likely, but it is technically possible. .402 on a pistol's pretty disgusting. 233, that's not going to compete. 314. We're starting to catch up. Let's add another consumable slot here. So there is like a reason to utilize this stuff for sure, but I just don't have enough of any specific one to like justify.
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
We'll go up here first.
The concept of my ammunition
Wait, hold on.
spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
It's kind of fucked up she thinks about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here goes nothing! We're pretty good at this!
Yeah, we're not bad.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit.
Gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
Scared noise.
We'll take it because it's kind of nice. Let's do this. 150. Wow, that is going to be a lot. Yeah, we should put that on one of them. Yeah, 150 is kind of high. That's not a low amount of anything in this game. Oh yeah, that's going with. Dang, we're starting to get into some good stuff. I don't need the 480 flamethrower. I don't really use flamethrowers. I'll take that. I guess we could have came over here and just walked in through the top. I'm minutely concerned that this rando might be dead. But then who's gonna pay me? Research data, transfer. Sorry, what? Thunderdog. Fuck you, Valdez. Skunk Paradise. Eggs Mayhem. And I want my raise. Honestly, valid, bro. Super valid. Now I'm just concerned where this guy is because, like, he's just gone? I'm gonna Google this because there's no way. I'm not doing that for the gloop gun. That sounds sick. All right. Inventory guns. We're just gonna do it for a minute, right? I just gotta try it out. We're going out the other way. You're telling me I went all the way around here just to unseal this door? Alright, let's take a peek. Oh, we're straight up just picking guys up now. That's fucked up. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend. Like that's super messed up. Beautiful weapon though. Love it. Huge fan. Let's go to the journal real quick. We're gonna head here. We're gonna storm the warehouse, I guess. I mean, we're just gonna kill a bunch of people. What this? Oh, hey, Corbett. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that at that moment. This is the Outer Worlds. not that concerned about the shipping company not liking me. I'll just smoke them again. Hello?
I heard that. I heard all of that. Who's out there? Whoever you are, you're in a lot of trouble. Hello? Relax. Who are you?
Just your friendly neighborhood iconoclast. I'm Gerald.
Oh, finally. Tell Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't.
What's up, homie?
Thanks for clearing out those goons. Please don't kill me next. Ram ordered rollers and whatsits, right? Like I said. It's an... You'd have to ask. Law help. What do you... I always took that woman for this. Give them all my...
More junk.
And we're stalking.
Let's go to this mighty machine here and sell a bunch of her stuff back. It's only worth 500. It's like a custom weapon. I'm reading. Don't judge. Yeah, I mean... These are specialty weapons. Inventory. Armor. Golden helmet. Yoka, armor. 21, 26. We'll give her 38 and 49. Parvati will give you 38. That's definitely better than your 29. She got the 48 armor as well, so we're probably good there. Honestly, most of the stuff we could now sell. That's kind of stupid that I can't go in there. Okay, so she wants that there. So that one's done. I gotta walk way over there. We're gonna take a second. It's not remotely close. I don't think we've botched any quests yet, have we? Journey into the Smoke? Yeah, I did. I ended up having to kill her. Let's go to this place. It's not gonna get that much better than that. For them. Oh man, I keep burping. I'm so sorry. It's probably kind of annoying. So I apologize.
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it's...
Thought the tigers were on.
Did you find them? Just seeing as how that's... You want your cut? You... Got the goods? No, no. Please and thank... Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs.
Sprat?
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn... Damn it all! Now look what... State your purpose, or... Missing? I've got... Look. Back out of this domicile. You want to dig through sprat droppings?
What the hell? That's a big sprat. Try to stop at those any chance I get, to be honest.
Hey, you! What do you think? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Got the goods?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? I mean... Right! As promised, your... Him... Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Officially, speaking... A shrewd...
If he says that again, I might shoot. Okay. What else we got here? Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, no regrets. This is the reward I get, huh? Good God, man. We have a lot of weapon damage at this point.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
That one needs to go down as quick as possible. Jesus.
I am a sword!
Do I want to take more plasma damage for that? Hello, how are you? Sorry it took me a couple minutes. I was distracted. We were in the middle of a fight. We won't take any right now. I'm not sure I want to take any flaws on this run. Oh. Well. At least we can always come back here, I guess. What's up with these thugs never have anything good? Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? Literally nothing of value. I mean, I didn't have to waste anything on it, so I'm not super mad, but... Golly, I wish I could get some of my skills a little higher.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. You up for some fun?
The smell here is 100%.
I don't know which... Is this... I mean, I have to get in there. Is this a side entrance? Sealed.
All right, I'm on the move.
I'm doing my part. Okay. Might start bumping into there. Science weapon damage. Bumped. Well then, what are we at now? It doesn't feel like it really went up. Bro, I gotta run all the way back here now. And Clive, I need to find a way in. So the only way in is through the front, huh? Tell me why I gotta fight my way into this city? That's just gonna kind of piss me off. But if that's what we have to do. Kind of peeved. I figured there'd be a second way in.
This factory offers the loveliest aroma. Like if you cook forest over a sulfur pit.
Oh! Unit.
There we go. So this is our best way in, huh? Time to smoke him, I guess. Smoke him. Wasn't thrilled at the idea of killing a bunch of people I don't really want to kill, but if that's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do. I know the disguise failed. I've been fighting people. Buddy, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just get out of here.
Or the stench that comes later. Gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drive. Got used to standing just so. After a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to, never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come ask me, alright?
Taking a bite?
Please don't make me kill more people. I like shock weapons, what can I say? A ×6. I don't quite need that. I think a ×2. There's more than enough on that. More crit damage. Let's see if we can get some more done here. Perfect.
Like a raft among the rocks.
What's my character skills? My hack's at 50. I need to be more intentional about that. Oh man, I think we did it effectively. Hold on, we need to make a quick call. What? Sorry about that. I don't. I'm sorry. That sounds unideal. You want me to grab the slider? I could be hungry. I could be in the Taco Bell. Yeah, you just gotta give me a sec so I can wrap up.
Whoa now. These are my... I do... By sublight. Listen. You desire that I should lower myself? I do admire. If the king... Easy.
I'm uncertain. Sorry, I'm trying to finish up this combat.
I am a sword!
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just focused.
Protect her! On my way!
I guess I didn't have to smoke that guy. But I did. Okay. Hold on. All right, y'all. I will catch you all soon. I don't know quite yet when I'm streaming next, but join the Discord. Make sure to say hello, and we'll catch y'all later.